How long you think it was gonna take before we got here? Now you gotta prove yourself all over again. Come on.
Ain't nobody coming, I've been gunning from 100 yards, trying to hit my mark, missing every time. This'll be the start of the picture perfect. Watch you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you too, Charles. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, happy 4th.
Yep. So
It'll be a nice warm one out there for everybody, I think.
Yeah. Hey, you did fairly decent yesterday. You had a couple of good picks there.
Yeah, I did pretty good, and I was one pick away from hitting a pick 4, and I did hit a couple at Belmont. One of my best bets won at Belmont.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was one pick away from winning that pick 4 too. That last pick 4. Well, the next to the last, I think. But anyway, some long shot won that, the 6 horse, and beat that 2. But anyway, I guess we're going to do Parx again today. And do you want to get started on this first race?
Yeah, let's get started there. Okay, in this first race, it's a mile and a 16th, 7,500 claimer, non-winners of 3 lifetime for 3-year-olds and upward. And we got our simulation board up here. It looks like for the leaderboard, it looks like the 4 has the best chance at 36% chance of getting that lead at the quarter pole, with the 3 right there pushing the issue, plus the 1 pushing the issue at 30 and 27% each. But, I think that 6 is a little bit the scary speed there. I think this one could sit right there, sit really close. So look out for that one also. The 2 on simulation odds, we got approximately 4 to 5 there, and we got 2 to 1 morning line. That's a nice overlay, and that's all we have on when it comes to simulation odds itself.
All right. Well, let's take a look at what it looks like with the EPLP and EP/LP numbers. You'll see here under the E, which is the speeds, you got 4 horses are going to try to go to the front. Then you have a presser right here, one of the horses, then 1 deep closer. So let's take a look at how the EP sets up. And looks like the 4 and the 6 are kind of tied for that. Looks like they're both going to try to get to that front. And then LPs, we got the 5 looks pretty good there. Got a 3-point lead over that 2. And then we'll look at this last thing, EP over LP. Look, it's very competitive in this race. Most of them are pretty catch there. You got the 1, 2, and 6 all within, within 10 points. So anyway, all righty. Well, why don't you tell us what your picks are?
Well, my picks are, I really like the 6 a lot in this race because I think it has the right amount of speed to sit there, right there, like second or third, with the speed out in front of it. I mean, if it finds itself on the lead, I don't think it's going to be in trouble. Sophia, 7-pound allowance, just like yesterday. This is almost identical horse as yesterday's first race, and she rode a perfect race going wire to wire with that horse. I don't see why she could not at least go wire to wire or sit second pretty much all the way around and take up where where at the end where it belongs. Trainer gets 17% when they drops them down 2 levels or more. So you also have that here. So my second pick is the 2. This horse ran second last time out. It does also have some tactical speed, but he'll be sitting a little bit further back than the 6, I believe. But he fits in this race. The 1 horse ran even last time out. He is definitely one of the speed horses. So he does have a shot here. He fits well. He has the rail. And then the 4 horse is my final pick here. This horse definitely has a shot because he has the speed. He drops in class. Trainer gets 27% when he goes from sprint to route. And so he might be the one to try to catch, but I think the 6 will be sitting right there close enough.
All right. And so I guess I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of talk on mine. It looks like we're pretty close to together today. I like that 2 as my first pick. He ran second versus similar in his last race, has the highest last speed rating. He has a high percentage winning trainer, and this trainer wins 18% of the claiming races he's got a horse entered in. Esor, my second pick, is a 6, and he has won 2 out of the last 4 starts. He drops in class today, and he proved well returning to dirt. And I think the trainer wins 57% of the races when taking a horse from turf to dirt. And of course, you said it has that really good girl jockey on there. Number 4, ouch, ouch, ouch. My third pick drops in class today. Should improve while returning to a route. And the trainer who wins 26% of the races when taking a horse from a sprint to a route. My long shots catching Cupid. His best start speed is fast among today's starters. The rail post is winning at a 21% clip, and he has a high percentage winning jockey. I'm going to play a $1 daily double. I'm going to use the 2-6 with the 1-3-4-7. So, okay. So I guess we can move right on to the second race. And
all right, the second race. It's a 5.5 furlong race. It's a claiming price of $7,500 again. This is for fillies, 3-year-olds, and for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. It's either or. I don't know why they wrote it that way. That's really weird. For
Yeah.
3-year-olds or fillies, 4-year-olds and upward. Well, why don't you just say 3-year-olds and up? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what they. All right. Okay,
right.
that's what we'll go with. And so when I come on our assimilation board here for speed, who's going to have the? Oh, are we on the right way? Yeah, we are. We're on the right way. We have the 4 horse with 36% chance of having that lead at the quarter pole, and we got the 1 at 30 and the 3 at 27%. You know, they're all going to be out there pretty much winging it, and you know, you're going to have to look probably for a horse that could sit right off of them, maybe. When it comes to simulation odds, we got that 1 just slightly under 2-1. We have 4-1 morning line. The 3 horse is just slightly under 2-1. We have 2.5-1 morning line. So those are a couple of decent overlays.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the EP, LP, and numbers and take a look. It looks like the 3 and the 7 show the most speed, as you see here, and then the pressure is the 4 horse, and then let's take a look at the EP numbers, see what they look like. Looks like the 7 is going to be in front, but the 3 is going to have a say about that too. So it really depends on probably who breaks out first. And then as about the LP, it looks like the 6 and the 4. Well, the 6 have quite a bit. It's got actually 9 points above everything else. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's only got 1 point. I was looking at the wrong column.
Yeah, you're right.
So the 6 and the 4 should be real close there. And then we've got the EPL over LP. Look how competitive they are. That 6, 1, 7. They're all pretty good numbers there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, get back to there. You can talk about what you like.
Yeah. By the way, did we talk about our bets in that first race?
I did. Maybe
I did.
Did you? Did you?
I don't
Why don't
think
we go back and you can talk about your bets? You want to go back?
Well, I'm swinging for the fences today, Terry.
Okay.
I'm here to make some 4th of July money. I'm going for the pick 5 in the starting in the first race. I'm singling that 6, and then I'm going my top 4 in the second leg. My third leg, I'm going my top 3 pick, and the 4th leg, and then I'm singling on the back end. So bookend singles. It's a small pick 5, but you know what? I'm swinging for the fence right away today, and all day today I'm going to do pick 4, pick 5s.
All right, you got an exacta there too. Ice cold.
Yeah. Ice cold, 6 on top of the 2. So now into the second race here. The 7 horse is my top pick. This horse, I think, has tactical speed. He could sit right where he wants to take over. There's so much other speed horses out in front. This horse, she could just sit back and let them all do what they want to do and tire out. She ran 3rd last time out. Trainer gets 20% overall, so this horse definitely has a shot. The 1 horse is my second choice. One last time out, drops in class, second start after a layoff. Rail gets 21%. You can't knock that, especially when you're a speed horse at 30%, having a chance of getting that quarter pole. And then the 3 horse is my third choice. Another one that has some speed, drops in class, cuts back. Now, this one cuts back a lot. I mean, it goes from a mile 16 to a 5.5 furlongs. It might be too much of a cutback, but that trainer does get 24% when he goes from route to sprint. So that's kind of his specialty, it looks like. And then the 6 horse is my final pick. Ran even last time out. It's got some tactical speed, totally fits. But as you can see, in my pick 4 here, I hit the all button. In my pick 5, I took my top 4 picks. So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty wide open personally.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. That sounds right. Well, I like in this race the 7 as well. Peach Be with Q. That's cute. She finished third versus similar to her last race. She has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Bet of the Century, which is the 3, is my second pick. She did not like the off track in her last race, it appears to me. So I'm going to ignore that race. Her best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters, and she has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey and a good workout on the 23rd of June. Hip Hop Hooray, the 1, is my third. She won her last race at Delaware Park, drops in class today, and has the highest speed figure race last race speed rating. And the 4 is my long shot, Queen Lucky. Her best dirt speed is close to the average winning speed. I'm going to play a pick 4. I'm going to use the 1-3-7 with the 2-3-5-6 with the 3-4, and I'm going to finish it up with the 2-7. So, all right. How much time do we have? About 1 minute.
They're saying 1 minute. So, yeah, they're starting to walk back there. But I think we could get through a couple of things on the third race we want.
Okay. You want to do that
Okay,
then?
the third race is a 7 furlongs, 12-5 claiming non-winners of 3 lifetime for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. And when we got the simulation board here, it looks like with that big scratch, that 4 was the real speed of the race.
Yep.
It looks like the 3 is going to be the one to go out there and probably most likely wing it. I see it like that, but she doesn't have she has a tendency to stop. So, and simulation odds, we got the 2 at probably that 4-5, and got 4.5 to 1 morning line, and then we have the 5 slightly over 3 to 1, and you have 4 to 1 morning line. They're pretty much all in the gate right now. We're waiting for 2 more horses. It looks like the 5 and the 6. So you want to go back to race number 1, and we'll see what we got.
All righty. Looks good to me. There we go. And while we're waiting here, hope everybody's having a good 4th of July, and keep away from that weather. It's pretty hot.
Yeah. And we're still waiting for the 6. Please, they
All
take
right.
their time.
Well, listen, if you like what you see here, go and subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell to be notified anytime that you get notified anytime we have something going on. Go to our social sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at the number 2 day. I'm sorry, I got that. I missed part of that.
Yeah.
Getting old, I'll tell you that. It's horse race, the number 2 day for all those social sites, and give us likes and thumbs ups.
All right. Well, they just run around the first turn. The 4 is out on the lead, which that's what we anticipated at 36% chance of having that first quarter. That's 4, 6, looks like 1, and then possibly the 2 is running 4th. But they're pretty tight bunch, the top 3. They're all within a half a length of each other. The 1's coming up on the rail, trying to push that 4 along a little bit. The 6 is on the outside of him, so trying to push him along. But he's cruising pretty good. We'll see how this works out. We got, looks like now the 1's dropping back. The 4's starting to take a little bit bigger lead there. It looks about a length. The 6 is dropping back. The one is still steady with it, but it looks like it's the Forest race right now to lose. They got to come and catch this horse. He's a good length and a half coming around the turn for home. Everybody else is pretty stagnant, pretty much in the same spot to where they were throughout the race. Yeah, it's the 4 is going to probably most likely win this race, drifting out a little bit here in the mid stretch, but he's still got a length and a half to 2 lengths. And we looks like we have the 5, I think, is coming up on the rail. Man, they are all tiring bad. 4 is.
Track might be heavy today. Who knows?
It might be. They are tiring very bad, but the 4 didn't win. I know that, but I can't tell who was the second and third. It's such a far distance, and they got so much mud on them. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell. They just show a 4. That's all I can see.
Yep.
So it looks like it was 4. They're saying 4. No,
I think 2.
Was it the 2? Might be. It was. They're just. I mean, they were walking home.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the 4's your winner for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can get back to there when it comes through, and I want to say.
They want that big 5 right away.
I know it knocked me right out of my double too. So
that's the way it is.
Anyway, I should have used 3 on my double, huh? Anyway, we want to say good morning to JT Brew, and in the third race, he likes the number 2, Tudor Peak. And then good morning, Michael Herbert. 2 came in second. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yep, the 2 it did run second. So, all right. So let me get back to our screen. We were talking about the second race. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep. We were.
No, we're on the third race. We're on the third.
Are we on the third already?
Yeah. Yeah, we're on the third.
Oh, okay. All right. So I missed that. All right. Well, let's go back and look here, and we're going to look at the EP and see who's got the best EP numbers. Looks like the 6, and although it's very competitive, if you look here, all of them but the 1 have pretty decent EP numbers. LP numbers turns out the 2 and the 5 are tied. And then you got the 3, 1, and 6. Yeah, this is a very competitive race, it appears. And then here we go here. Look at these numbers. Again, they're very close. There's nothing that's down there except for maybe the 1. So you want to go ahead and talk about what you like in here?
Yeah. In this race, I mean, I like the 2 horse here. Ran second last time out. Got some tactical speed, more on the closing side than I believe. And it's just kind of, this race is, another one that's kind of probably wide open a little bit. My second pick here is the 5. It ran even last time. It was well bet last time. He does have some tactical speed to keep up and everything like that. And then my third pick is the 3 horse. He drops in class today. Trainer gets 13% when they go from turf to dirt, and you got some tactical speed with this horse. So another one that wants to sit there. And then the 6 horse won its last time out. Second start after a layoff. Trainer gets 14% with that angle. So got to look at that also. But I think this race is not, so easy to win.
All right. Yeah, let me get I kind of missed here. I don't have us on the right race. There we go. All right. Well, listen, before I go and talk about my horses, I want to say good morning to Holy Shot. Hey, and thanks a lot for being a subscriber. And I guess your name is like Mahayas, and she's Indian, or he is. I'm not really sure. And then we want to say hello to Wayner. He came in. I can't read Spanish, so I'm in the dark there, and I don't know if you. I don't think you can too, right?
No.
And then Chris the Souser said he liked number 1, number 2 is the closer. Well, tried to close, but just didn't make it. So let me talk about what I like in this third race. I like number 6, Anna Vonik. I can't pronounce that. I don't know what they do with some of these horses. It makes it so hard for me. Anyway, she won her last race at Parx Racing and has a high percentage winning trainer. Boss Like Beth is my second choice. Number 5 has finished in the money in 7 races out of 11 career starts. So it's very competitive horse she is. She's won 2 of those, and her best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Xenatown, number 3, is my third pick, drops in class today, has the highest last speed rating, can improve by returning to the dirt. And Tudor Peak is my long shot, number 2. She finished third versus similar her last race, and her best dirt speed is close to the average winning speed. And I'm not going to make a bet in this race whatsoever. So anyway, I guess we can just move right on to the 4th race.
Yeah.
And see what we can do there.
Here in the 4th race, we have a mile and 70 yards, $7,500 claiming. Non-winners of 4 lifetime. We have fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. And when we come to our simulation board for odds and speed, it looks like, well, with that 7 being scratched out of this race, pretty much the 3 is going to probably take over. The 3 right now, it says 14%, but that's really going to change because of that 7 being scratched. That 3 should be out there out in front. And then when it comes to simulation odds, we have the 4 itself at, geez, what is that, 1 to 5? And you got 3.5 to 1. So that's a very nice overlay if you could get that on that 4. So, and that's all we have when it comes to the odds itself.
All right, so let me take us to the other sheet, and we take a look here. We can see that there's 2 front runners here, and then there's the rest of them are closers. It appears so. Anyway, let's look at the EP and see what's going on there. And we've got the 4, the 2. Is the 4? Did you say the 4 was scratched? Which one's scratched? The 4.
No, the 7 is, I think it was.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
4 was a race before.
Yeah.
Anyway, see here, the 4 and the 2 are really close to, and the 3 too. You know, this 3 looked pretty well last time. He won, and that's the horse that Rich wishes he would have used. He made a mistake and didn't use it, and by the time he noticed it, the first race of the pick 5 went up, or he would have won a pick 5 that was around $1,000. So anyway, the LP numbers, we'll take a look at those. The 6 looks like it's on top here, followed closely by the 4 Speedster's Gold. And then look at the EP LP numbers, and it appears like the 4 and the 6 are there, but the 4's got a pretty darn good lead over that 6. So anyway, so you want to go ahead and talk about what you like in this race?
Yeah, I like the 3. This horse won last time out. I think now this horse, she is definitely the speed horse, so I think they're going to have to catch her. This horse was well bet last time, and so that means they liked her in the past. So I think she's the one to beat. The 4 horse is another horse that probably might have a little bit of that scary speed. You don't really know it until a race like this comes up. This horse ran second the last 3 times, so been a bridesmaid for 3 times, so never the bride. The trainer gets 13% when he takes him from sprint to route, so it ain't too bad of a percentage. The 1 horse is my 3rd choice here. This horse ran second last time out. Rail gets 18%. That's not a bad angle there. And this horse has that tactical speed to sit close and use one big run at the end. And then the 2 horse is my final and price horse. Tactical speed, ran even last time out. She's gonna have to sit a little bit closer than normal, I think, today, but she totally fits.
All right. Well, I'll tell you about what I like. I like that number 4 horse is my first choice. She ran second versus similar last race. Can improve while returning to her route. Her best start speed is fastest among today's starters. She's actually tied with the 1 horse. And then number 3 is my second choice. She won her last race at Parx Racing by 6 lengths, and she earned the highest last race speed rating. What a beaut. The 1 is my 3rd pick. She finished second in her last race. The post is the rail post is winning an 18% clip. And then her best start speed is fastest among today's starter. As I said, she's tired. Long shot is a 6. She returns to her route, which should help her. I'm going to play a 50-cent pick 4 here. I'm going to play the 3-4 with the 2-7 with the 4-5 with the 2-3-6. So there we go. And then you don't have a bet in here, correct? So
No, I had a pick 5 in the beginning, the first race, and the second race I had a pick 4. So no.
okay, so let's go on and move to the next race, which is the 5th race, and take a look at that. So
the 5th race was supposed to be on the turf. I believe it's now on the dirt. You got 7.5 furlongs, maiden claiming of 16,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. So they're going on the dirt instead of the turf, and we got a lot of scratches in here. And the funny part is, with all those scratches, it didn't touch my top 2 picks.
wow, that's pretty
That
cool.
was pretty amazing. I kept on seeing scratches. I'm like, oh no, but the 2's probably got the best chance of getting the lead now at 22%. And when it comes to simulation odds itself, that 2 supposed to be around 2-1. You got 5-1 morning line. Well, that's not going to happen now with all those scratches. We might be lucky to get 2-1. And that's it when it comes to simulation odds, I believe. Oh, the 12, 9-1, and morning line is 12-1. But once again, you're probably most likely not going to get that because of the scratches.
That's right. I agree with that. Well, let's take a look here, and you can see that the 9 looks like if it gets out there, they may not ever catch that horse. So, yeah. But when we go to the EP, it actually ends up way down, and the 2 ends up being up there. It's kind of surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the 2's up there by 7 points over everything. And then in the LP, we've got the 5 up there, and actually 9 is last there. But you look at those first 3 horses, that's pretty competitive there. The EP numbers, we've got the 12, 2, and the 5 are all pretty close there. So just never know. When there's a lot of scratches like that in a race like this, it really changes what
It
happens.
changes everything really big time.
It does,
but
and it's
but it still now makes me like the 2 more because I liked it before the scratches, and now with all the scratches, I think this horse will be out on the lead, and I think it's going to be tough to catch. Although the horse has only run 1 time and it was on turf now. But that's what gets me is the trainer still left this horse on the dirt.
Yeah.
So he feels confident that this horse is ready no matter what, turf or dirt. So that's why I'm sticking with this horse. I did a key box with a 2 on top of everybody else. But the 2 is my top pick here. The horse ran 3rd last time out. Like I said, has speed. Sophia, 7-pound weight difference, a little 7 pounds off. I mean, I think that's really going to help in this race. And the 11 horse is my second pick. This horse ran even last time out. Drops in class. 3rd start after a layoff. The trainer gets 14% with that kind of angle. And another angle I really like a lot is the 2nd time Lasix. And so that's what this horse has today. And then the 5 horse is my 3rd choice. It's got some tactical speed. I think he can sit 3rd or 4th. Drops in class today. Totally fits with this group. The 6 horse is my final pick. Might be one of the long shots if there's going to be a long shot in this race. She drops in class. Got some tactical speed. Got a hot jockey the last 7 days, so that makes that horse pretty dangerous also.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm making a change here because I noticed that I missed that there was a scratch of my top pick there. So anyway, so I'm making a couple of changes, but you can see here that I like the 2 Destined for Drama is my first pick, and then she finished 3rd versus Similar, and her only start and has a high percentage winning jockey. I like the 9 as my second pick. She ran poorly in her last race as a favorite, but has a trainer who wins 23% of the starts when bringing back a beaten favorite to race again. She switches to a high percentage winning jockey, and her best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. And then I like the number 6 horse as my long shot, and she drops in class today, switches to a high percentage winning jockey who in the last 7 days has this record. And of course, the 11 is my 3rd choice. So I'm going to play no play in here, and I'm going to change my pick 4, the last pick 4, to the 2, 2 and 9 instead of the 2 and 7. So
Okay.
okay, all right. So let me get back here.
At least you don't do like Rich, switch your bet and in the middle of the deal, and then it turns out the opposite.
Yeah,
He's 6 for 6 on that, on the wrong end of the 6 for 6, by the way.
he sure is, and I think what you should do is you should whatever your first inclination is. I've learned that's what you should go with.
Leave it.
Yeah,
That's one
because
of the rules of betting the horses.
I've done the same thing as Rich a few times.
But Rich likes to copy our picks, though, Terry. We have to admit this. We know this. He has to try to copy him. So that's what he gets sometimes, I guess, huh? He's out on vacation, so I can say anything I want right now.
That's right. Well, and I see you've got a bet here. You got a try.
Yeah, the 2 on top of everybody for the trifecta.
All right.
So if he doesn't win, I don't win.
Okay, and then JT Brew, Belmont Turf plays today, race 6. He likes number 7, Duke of Hazard, and race 10 he likes the 9, Antonion.
I like that Dukes of Hazard also, by the way.
What's that?
I like that Dukes of Hazard today also.
Yeah, you like pretty well.
Yep.
And then Christopher in the race 5 here likes that 5 as a closer. And then I don't know what this is about, so.
Oh, you have to click onto that for a site, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to click on it. I don't click on things I don't know what they're about. So anyway, all right, so let's move on to the sixth race.
Yeah.
And see what we got there. So if you can tell us what's going on with that.
Race 6, we got 6 furlongs, claiming price of $25,000. And this is for 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, when it comes to the board here, is this the 6th race? Yeah, okay. We have a leaderboard here. Who's going to get the lead at the quarter pole? It's going to be a lot of horses out there really want it, And of course, this is a sprint, so you can't be shocked. But you have that 2 horse at 47% chance of getting that lead at the quarter pole. The 1 has got 25%, and and I don't think you could count out the 4 horse there also. So there's a lot of horses in here with some speed. It wouldn't surprise me to see any of them really take the lead. When it comes to simulation odds, we have the 2 horse at almost even money, and we have 3.5 to 1 on the morning line. The 4 horse at 3 to 1, almost 4 to 1, excuse me. And you got 10 to 1 morning line. That's not a bad overlay also.
All right. So let's take a look at what the simulation here says, if I can get to the right place. All right, here we go. This is the 6th race, right?
Yes.
We got that 3 out there in front, it appears, but let's see what the EP says about that. Yeah, it doesn't say that 3 is going to get out there, but look at all those numbers. They're just all
pretty
within.
tight.
Yeah, they're just really close. So
that's why I said it's kind of. I mean, honestly, who breaks the best and who gets the cleanest break, I think, is going to get the lead overall.
Yeah, I think you're right. And then we go here. It's again pretty competitive. You've got the 2, 5, 4, and 3 within 7 points of each other, and then the EP/LP. We've got the 2s on top with the 4 coming second. And then again, these numbers are very, very close. So it's really hard to determine from this which horse is going to do which. So anyway, you want to talk about what you like? And
yeah, in this race, as you can tell, I mean, it's a little bit wide open, I believe. Also, the 4 horse is my top pick here. The 4 horse is my top pick. You're on the wrong race there. You got to go.
Yeah, I know. I was changing.
Okay.
I just
4 horse is my top pick here. It won last time out. This horse, I think, has some speed to take it wire to wire or sit right there. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days aboard. Second start after a layoff. So you got a couple of things going for this horse. The 5 is my second choice here. Ran even last time out. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days. It's got some tactical speed. I think this one could be sitting probably in the best spot overall, maybe like third or so. And then the 2 horse is my third choice, but he might be the fastest, especially after that last race. You have to toss that race out because this horse fell. He fell over another horse that fell.
Yeah.
And, he has speed, and Ness gets 24% when he rests him up 46 plus days. So he gave this horse time to poop and getting all, shooken up from that spill there. And then the 6th horse is my final pick in this race. This horse is he's got to stay close to do anything. He ran even last time out. The hot jockey last 7 days. He's got that tactical, but it's all closing. So he's got to stay a little close today, where they don't get an easy lead. But I think so, and that's why in my pick 5, I took all 4 of my picks here. And same thing with that second leg. I took all 4 of my picks. Then I have a single in that third leg. And the fourth leg, I hit the all button because they have so many scratches in there. Might as well hit the all button.
Yeah, I agree.
And the last race, I took a single there also. So I'm swinging for the fence there on my pick 5.
And we talked about yesterday that 11 horse in that last race, and we both said that looked like a winner, and of course it was.
It was.
Yeah. So I like in this race, I like the 5. I like the 5 a lot. He's undefeated in 2 career starts, Young Squire, and now goes for a hat trick and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. 4 is my second choice one. His last race at Monmouth Park, and let's see. And then he switches to high percentage winning jockey. And this jockey in the last 7 days has been in the money 7 out of 10 times. And then he won 3 of those races, 3 seconds and a third. Dixie 2 Stents is my third pick, number 2, as a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And his best dirt speed is fast among today's starters. And then the 1 Classic Union, he finished 3rd versus similar in his last race. And he has a high percentage winning jockey. I like the 5 in here. It's my pick of the day. I'm going to bet 20 to win on it. And then I'm going to bet a 50-cent pick 5. I'm going to use the 5 with the 2-3-6, with the 3-7, with the 4-5, with the 9-10-11. So there's how we got that. Let me see what this comment is. And this is Christopher in the 6th race. He likes the number 1 as a win bet for the day. So he that's his win for the bet for the day. So, all righty. So you already talked about your what you like there, right?
Yeah.
As far as your pick, how your race should be bet. Let's go to the 7th race then.
Okay, the 7th race, we have 7 furlongs, $7,500 claiming, non-winners of 4 lifetime. We have 3-year-olds and upwards, which never won 4 races. And then when it comes to this board here, the simulation board, once again, we're going to find ourselves in another race that has a lot of speed in here. The 5 at 40% chance is going to has to get the lead at the quarter pole. I don't know. He could be the 5. It could be the 3. The 3 is at 26%. And, don't count out the outside horse either. That 8 horse, it has some decent speed also. When it comes to simulation odds, we have the 2, slightly over 2 to 1. We have morning line at 3.5 to 1. We have the 3 horse, slightly over even money. And we have 4.5 to 1. That's a nice overlay. And that looks like that's it when it comes to simulation odds.
All right. Well, let's take a look here. We can see that on the EP here, that the 5 is on top with the 2 and 3 coming in 2nd and 3rd place. The LP numbers, we've got the 4 and the 6 up on top, although the 4 has kind of an edge with a 4-point edge there. And then the LP numbers, there we go with that too. But look at those numbers. They're all pretty competitive. So, even though I like the 5 as my pick of the day, oh, wait a minute. I'm talking about the wrong race. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I guess maybe it's the heat.
You're thinking too much about sitting down and having beers out there. I know.
That's probably right.
I know you. You probably got a pool there. You're sitting down with some cocktails. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish. Well, we do have a pool where I live, but
Oh yeah, see, there you
it's
are.
not my pool, but
Uh,
it's
your
the pool.
wife, catering to you hand over fist. Come on.
Well,
I
she
know how
does
you,
that quite a bit. She's a good
I know how
woman.
you work things there, Terry.
That's right.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
All right. Well, go ahead and talk about what you like in here. And
Okay. The 6 horse is my top choice here. This horse drops in class today. Ran third the last 2 times. Definitely got some tactical speed. He can actually, this horse can find itself very close to the lead, but this horse is much better at closing. So I think this race kind of sets it up for this horse. The 4 horse here, um, you know, they say 11% chance of having a lead at the quarter pole, but this horse is much better at closing. So I think if Sophia could get this horse a little close, also like the 6, it might have a shot. And then the 8 horse is my third choice. Third start after a layoff. The trainer gets 13% with that angle. Does have some tactical speed. Could find itself on the front end. Totally fits with this group. The 2 horse is my final pick. This horse ran third last time out. Another one that closes pretty well, and so it kind of fits in this race. So it's kind of a nice race, but we'll see how it turns out.
all right. Well, in the 7th, I'm going to do this quick because they're loading the gate. Number 6, Splitsville is my first choice. Finished third versus Tougher in his last race and drops a class today. Mischievous Swan is my second choice. The 3 won his last race at Parx Racing. Has the highest last speed rating. We Ready, the 2 is my third pick. Finished third versus similar his last race. He switches to high percentage winning jockey. The 8 is my long shot. He has finished in the money in 4 out of 7 starts at Parx Racing. I'm going to play a 50-cent pick 4, 2, 3, 6 with the 3, 7, with the 4, 5, with the 9, 10, 11.
All right, let's go to race number 2. They're about to go. They're getting the last horse in. Do you have our bets for race 2 up there?
Yeah, I'm going there now. So,
all right, the gate's open. They're all running. They all broke pretty good overall. The 7 took the lead, though. The 7's got the lead. Got a good length lead on this. Who's there second? I can't tell right now. The 5, 6, 3, somewhere like that. But he's got a good length lead on the 5. The 5's got a half a length lead on the other horses. Right now, the 7's cruising big time. Maybe starting to pull away. It got a length and a half at least. You got the 5 dropping back a little bit. The 1's coming up on the rail. The 6 is still pretty close. The 3's pretty close. So they're going to make one run at this horse. This horse is still cruising, at least the length and head out in front. Who's that running on the outside? That'd be the 1. The 1's coming at the 7 big time. So it's going to be them 2 at the wire. Someone's at the rail, look like the 3, trying to make one big run here. But the 7 still got the neck out in front. But the 1 says, nope, it's mine today. 1, 7, 3.
all right. And what did the 1 go off at? Like 4-1 or something like that?
1 went off at 4-1.
Yeah, that 7 was 9-2. I would have rather the 7 held on there. So
yeah, I hit the all button, remember, on my pick 4, so I was hoping for the biggest long shot period.
yeah, looks like that. Yeah, this one here, the closer did close and just nipped that 7, didn't it? Right there at the end. That
yeah,
one
did. Kind of had that 7 measured a little bit. So
yeah. Yeah, it looks like we both got the trifecta if you played the trifecta, and that's pretty good race there. So, all righty.
Okay.
Well, let's move on to this 8th race.
Okay, the 8th race.
All
we
right.
got 6 furlongs. They're going 6 furlongs, 25 claimer for 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won a race since April the 4th. And in this race, on the simulation board for speed, who's going to have the lead at the quarter pole will be the 7 at 84%. I personally think that should be 100% because I think this horse is going wire to wire. This is my best bet of the day. I don't see them catching this horse. When it comes to simulation odds, we have the 7 horse at probably about 2 to 5. and the morning line is 3-1. I will take 3-1 all day long. Matter of fact, I'll take even money all day long on this horse.
All right. Well, let's take a look at what the numbers say on the EP sheet, LP sheet. We'll take a look here. It says the 7's going to get out there, and as you're right, going to get out there and never look back. So let's see what happens here. Yep, it says that. Look at that. That 7's got about a 7-point lead over the 3 and a 9-point lead over that 2 on the EP zone, and then on the LP, Dr. Doom is up there with Fast Bob. So if the 7 doesn't hold on, we might have some competition there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 7 has the best EPLP. Look at that. He's got pretty good, although Fast Bob and Hurricane Highway, they're right there with it. So anyway.
Yeah. Fast Bob's going to have to be really fast today, I think, to catch that 7.
Yeah, you're right about that. So anyway, we'll go ahead and talk about your horses and what you like here.
All right. Well, like I said, the 7 is my best bet of the day. 7 is my top choice. Drops in class, third start after a layoff. My favorite angle. The trainer also gets 22% with that angle. Well bet last time. The horse ran third last time, so this horse is sharp and ready to go. The 6 horse is my second choice. This horse has tactical speed. You got a hot jockey trainer combo in the last 14 days. And Ness gets 23% overall. And the 3 horse is my third choice here. Tactical speed, but more on the closing side. You got a hot trainer last 14 days, which is Ness. Ness gets 34% first after the claim. So a lot to say about that horse. And then the 2 horse is my final pick here. Ran third last time out. Does have some tactical speed to keep up at least. Hot jockey trainer combo in the last 14 days. And the horse does pick up Paco.
All right. We got some comments here to catch up on. I'm going to say hello to Aloala Eastside. And then we've got El Magargrossi. I don't know what that means. I'm having a hard time pronouncing this, but it looks like that Eastside likes the 1, and I'm assuming he means Dr. Doom in here. So anyway, let me talk about what I like as far as my horses in here. In the 8th race, I like Hurricane Highway, the 3. Finished in the money in 5 out of 6 starts, winning one of those, and has a high percentage winning trainer. This trainer wins 34% of the races in the first race after claiming a horse. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
That's very good.
It is. Number 7, World on a Wing. He drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer, and switches to high percentage winning jockey. He had really good numbers on the sheet there. So, and then number 2, This Cat Can Jump. Finished third versus similar in his last race. Has a trainer jockey combination who in the last 14 days has won 4 out of 8 starts with the 2nd and the 3rd. My long shot is Dr. Doom, the 1. He finished 3rd in his last race and has a high percentage winning jockey. I'm actually out of money, so I can't make any bets in this race at all. So
yeah, and I'm just gonna key that 7 on top of 4 horses, the 2, 3, 4, 6, and and for a trifecta, I have the 7 singled in, pick 4s, pick 5s. So I mean, I have the 7 in a lot of things, so I don't need to put a win bet on it because he's pretty valuable everywhere else too.
Yeah, let's just hope that 7 wins.
That's it.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go on to that 9th race, see what's going on there.
Yeah, in the 9th race, we have, for the first time, a 6.5 furlong race. Optional claimers of $40,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards that have never won 2 races other than claiming 40. And we got, when it comes to our leaderboard, it looks like a little tight race here for who's going to get that lead at the quarter pole. The 4 horse at 39%. I think that is probably a good assumption that this horse is going to get that lead at the quarter pole, but the 5 might have a say in that at 27%. When it comes to simulation odds, we have what we got here. That's a 5. It's slightly over even money. And you got 3-1 morning line, and that's about it.
All right, so let's take a look at this numbers here on the LP EP sheets. Looks like the 7. Am I in the right race here? No, I'm got to be in the 9th race. So it looks like the 2 and the 5 are going to be up there. We got the 4 and the 6 in the next 2 slots. Let's take a look at what the EP numbers say here. And it says that 6 going to be up there with the 2. But everything's pretty competitive. Look at they're all within good numbers there. So the LP, we got the 5 on top with the 4, 2. This looks like a pretty competitive race, actually. So,
Yeah.
and then the EPLP, we got the 5 with the 4 and 2. Again, it looks very competitive. So, anyway, if you want to go ahead and talk about what you like and why you like them.
Okay, here in the 9th race, this is it's a pretty good race overall. I like the 6 slightly. Ran second last time out, has some speed. You got a hot jockey trainer combo in the last 14 days. Paco's aboard, so a lot of pluses for that horse. The 5 horse is my second choice. I think this one might even take the lead, to be honest with you. Ran second last time out. Second start after a layoff. The trainer gets 24% with that angle. And like I said before, second start, Lasix is another great angle to look at. And then we have the 2 as my third choice here. Ran third last time out. This one's got a little bit more of a tactical speed. And then the 4 horse ran third last time out. But this horse has got some speed, as we've already talked about. Most likely the leader at the quarter pole. Hot jockey trainer combo in the last 14 days kind of makes him dangerous. So overall, it's a pretty good race overall.
All right, I'm going to catch up a little bit on these comments. Christopher likes the number in the 8th race, likes the number 4 to win, and he likes the 4-7 in an exacta box. And then Raphael in a pick 3, starting with race 8, he likes the 2-7 with the 5, and he's going to finish it up with the 4, 9, and 11. We really appreciate you guys coming, you people, whoever it is, girls or guys, coming in here with picks. It helps us. A lot of times we look at your picks if we're betting during the day. It might be a horse that we didn't consider. We'll take another look at it, and it really has helped us out in the past. So just keep coming with those picks. All righty. So then I'm going to go back and give you a little look-see of what I like in here. I like the 5 Game 7. He ran second in his last race at Parx Racing. Hey, he had a really slow start and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. So if he gets a better start today, he should do pretty well. Number 4, McCracken's Ghost, finished in the money in 4 career starts. He won one of those, and his best start speed is fastest among today's starters. And whenever I see a horse that's been right there in the first 4 races of its career, it tells me that horse is a very competitive horse. Could keep an eye on that horse. And then the 6 finally captured, ran second in his last race, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Capital Conquest is my long shot, the 2. He finished third in his last race, has a high percentage winning trainer, and switches to high percentage winning jockey. I like those 4 horses, but I have no money to make any bets again, so we'll just have to go with that.
That fictitious $100 budget we have.
That's right. All right, so let's go on to this last race, the 10th race, and take a look at that.
Yeah, and the 10th race here, it's 7.5 furlongs. It was supposed to be on the turf. It's not. It's on the dirt today, which is optional claimer of 16,000. 3-year-olds and upward, which have never started for 16,000 or less, or never won 2 races other than 16,000. When it comes to the simulation board for the speed, yeah, we don't know who really wants it big time here now. With all those scratches, they went to the dirt now. So
that's right.
I don't know. I mean, personally, I think the 11 might try to go for it, be on the outside. Don't be surprised if the 10 goes. I think between those 2, I think that one of them is going to have the lead personally at the quarter pole. When it comes to simulation odds, do we have anybody left? The 10, slightly over even money, 4-1. But like we've said in the past, with all these scratches, good luck with getting 4-1. And same thing with the 11, 2-1, and you get 5-1 morning line. So good luck there to get to 5-1. But we'll see how that turns out.
All right, so let's look at this EP LP board again and take a look at. Looks like that 10 horse, along with the 1 and the 4, are going to be there. It's really, really going to be congested there. They're all pretty close. They're all within 3 points. Those first, I don't know what 6 horses. And then you go to the LP sheet here, and there's that 11 horse, Bobby's Candy. He's up there by quite a bit. Look at this. He's up there by 11 points. Is that right? Yeah. So he's got a pretty good standing there. And of course, we like the 11, don't we?
Yeah.
And then look at the 11. Boy, he's got another 7-point lead over everybody. So, if it turns out like yesterday, that 11 horse is going to win that race.
Yeah. I mean, that 11, like I said, 11's got the speed and the closing speed. So the 11 happens to end up being my second best bet of the day here. Where you're at. What happened there? What happened to our picks? That's weird.
What's the matter?
That's not right. Whatever we got on the board is not right.
Oh, you know what? I know why. I just realized what I did. We're talking about the 11. I hit the 11.
Okay. All right. No problem. You were talking about the
11 race. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, the 11 is my second best bet of the day. With my third best bet was in the 5th, I believe it was. Yeah, 5th race. The 11 here, one last time out. I'm going to call it tactical speed. With all the scratches, this horse could go to the front. He could sit second or third. As you've seen on those charts, he has the best kick at the end. So it makes this horse very dangerous. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days on this horse. So I'm all for it. And the 10 horse ran second last time out, does cut back in distance. I think the 10 is going to take the lead with the 11 sitting second. And then the 9 horse is my third choice. One last time out. Got some tactical speed. Paco's aboard. A couple of positives for this horse. And then if anybody, I don't know who's going to be riding that 14. They say Paco, but right now, and I don't know who it would be, but I think Paco will take the 9. The 14 is my final pick here. I know it's the outside. It's not good, but with all those scratches, he drops in pretty good. Trainer gets 27% when he ships horses in. This horse totally fits this group, and that's what I have.
All right, let's catch up on these comments before I go to my picks. Jeffers wants to know, what is your lock of the day? Well, mine was in, which race here? What was your lock of the day, first of all? Mine's in the
8th race, the 7 horse.
Yeah, and I like in the 6th race, the 5. And then we both like this 11 in this last race and think it's got a pretty darn good shot. And then Christopher in the 9th race likes the 3 to win. It's a closer. Value capper, you guys make your bets way in advance, not caring what the odds are going to be. No, that's not true for me. I actually, of course, you have to if you're playing a pick 4, pick 5. Yeah. You're not going to know what happens in the second, third, fourth, fifth leg. But when it comes to wins and exactas and that, I wait till close to post time because I don't want to bet a horse that's less than 4 to 5. And I really look at that. So we have already told Jeffers what our best bet was, and Christopher likes in the 10th race. He likes that number 8 horse, and he wants an 8-11 exacta box. So I'll go ahead and tell you what my thoughts are. I like Bobby's Candy, the 11. He won his last race at Parx Racing, and he switches to a high percentage winning jockey. Golden Wildcat, the 9, won his last race at Parx Racing, also has a highest last speed rating. The 10, Caddy's uncle, ran second versus similar on the dirt in his last race, and he can improve at the shorter distance. And then I want to finish that up with number 8, Stellar's Tour. And Stellar's Tour is a closer who won his last race at Parx Racing. He has a high percentage winning jockey. And again, we're out of money. By money, I would have betted on the 11. And then I would have probably did an exacta box with the 9, 10, 11. And then put the 11 on top with the 9, 10, and 8 in second place. So anyway, all right. So if you like what you've seen here, please go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers this year, which will give us a lot more tools that we can help you out with your Pixar and that. And if you go to there and subscribe, hit that little bell. That'll let you know when all of our programs come. We have a lot of different programs. We have one in the evenings on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that we interview jockeys, trainers, people that work with the starting gate. And then if you like, also, if you go to our Twitter account and Facebook, Instagram, and what's the last one there? I'm missing that.
You got Instagram,
yeah, Twitter,
TikTok.
Facebook, and TikTok.
Yeah.
All right. And go to the horse race, the number 2 day. Give us a thumbs up and a like. That helps us move up in the algorithms, which helps us a lot. And anyway, for tonight, I think they're taking a day off because it's a holiday today. I don't think there's a program tonight, but I could be wrong with that. You can check on that. Tomorrow, Charles and Terry will be back again tomorrow. We're going to do Horseshoe in Annapolis. And then if you like what we're doing, as I say, give us likes and likes and that kind of stuff. Okay, I got off track here. Go to Guaranteed Tip Sheet and take a look at that. They have some pretty good things. They usually have a free track of the day. I'm not sure which the track is today, but I'll take a look here real quick and see if I can see what that is. It looks like Finger Lakes is your free track of the day today. So if you want to get some free picks, you can go there. And if you want, but we would suggest that you actually get involved. And if you're looking at some tracks, buy the picks. And I use it a lot because it points me to horses that I really didn't consider maybe, and I take a second look at it. It really helps. If you're betting on professional sports, you go to the Professor for sports bets. And both of these places, there's links at the bottom of the page here that you can click on and go to. So anyway, do you have anything else you want to say there, Charles?
No, I think that's about it. Everyone have a safe 4th and enjoy it, and stay hydrated, and that's about it.
All right. I'm going to thank Jeffers. He's give us a good compliment here. And thank you very much, Jeffers. Glad to see you. Hope you come back. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you subscribe. And here's Francisco. I don't know what this means, although I know that that's park racing. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what that is. We should try to learn some Spanish, I guess.
Well, we just need a program to translate it.
We do, yeah. We should look.
Well, I think I'll translate it for you. It's like Charles and Terry are the best, and it's Rit too. I think that's what it said.
Yeah, and Value Capper also, thank you very much. He says thanks for doing the show. I don't have anything else to say here. I'm having problems saying what I need to say anyway. So,
well, you know what? Because you're thinking about that pool, and you're thinking about your wife just bringing you drink after drink. I know all about you, Terry. I know it.
That's right. You do. You know all about that stuff. So. Anyway, so no matter what you're doing today or the rest of the week, we hope that everything you want to do or have to do ends up in one place, and that place is
the winner's circle.
All right. Thank you so much. Now I've got to try to figure out how to do this. What's the matter?
Nothing. Just sign us off.
All righty. So